I can read every glower, every smirk, every grunt. I can call him on his bullshit when he's being an ass, and sink into his arms when he's showing his gentler side. He's the first one I call when I need to talk. The only one who knows me better than I know myself. The one I miss terribly whenever I'm not here. He's the man I want to experience the rest of my life with. He is it for me. And after receiving the stomach-curdling message from Agnes about Jonah's plane crash, I decided it's time I said all this out loud. Maybe hearing it will make the brute finally put aside his fear and see what he'll be gaining rather than risking. The aqua blue Alaska Wild sign looks more vibrant than usual, but that could be the adrenaline coursing through my veins. Swallowing my nerves, I wipe away wet tendrils of hair that cling to my forehead and push through the door. The familiar and welcoming smell of coffee fills my nostrils. "Marie!" Sharon shrieks, her hand on her swollen belly as she charges for me. I should have expected this greeting. I wasn't supposed to arrive until Monday, and I didn't tell anyone except Crystal, the local animal rescue group leader, who lets me crash in her guest cabin while I'm in town. Alaska Wild's pregnant receptionist seems to have doubled in size since I last saw her. I drop my bag, my attention stalling on her only for a split second before traveling beyond, to the brawny frame leaning against the reception counter, the grinning, handsome face I've been aching 4 long weeks to see. Except, I frown. Jonah's wild blonde mane and beard that I tease him about regularly have vanished, replaced by a tidy beard a fraction of its original size, and shorter hair that looks styled with product? Sharon throws her arms around my neck in a fierce hug. "Did you just land?" Yeah, rough flight. I struggle to keep my focus on her, my attention veering back to Jonah frequently. What possessed him to do that? Okay, first of all, wow, look at that belly. And it's only been 4 weeks since I saw you last. Only, you say? Sharon's hands slide over her stomach with a loud groan. No longer able to ignore it, I march toward the counter. And you! What the hell, Jonah? Not a beat passes before his strong arms pull me against his chest. I inhale the comforting scent of woodsy soap, relishing these few moments I do every time we greet. If all goes as I hope it does this trip, maybe I won't be staying at Crystal's cabin anymore. Maybe I'll have a warm bed with an even warmer body next to me from now on. What the hell indeed? His raspy voice is gravelly against my ear. Hey, Marie. With reluctance, I peel away, only to reach up and smooth my fingers over his groomed beard, the prickly ends tickling my skin. I've touched his beard before, usually with a teasing tug. It was always so scruffy. I like it. I more than like it. I love this new look. It allows me to see so much more of that face I adore. I am temporarily distracted by the track of black stitches across his forehead, the only visible proof of his plane crash. And then Jonah moves away, too soon for my liking, to lean against the counter again, his attention shifting behind me. I was the victim of a cruel and vicious prank, he chuckles. I probably deserved it. Probably, a female answers dryly. I turn toward the voice. I hadn't noticed the woman standing at the counter before, too enthralled with Jonah's new image. How hadn't I noticed her before? I can't help but gawk. She's stunning. Her long cinnamon brown hair touched with flattering blonde highlights, her large hazel green eyes lined with full dark lashes, that flutter at Jonah. She has flawless glowing skin and an athletic figure, on display in a fashionable tunic and leggings. The kind of body I know Jonah appreciates. This is Ren's daughter, Kella. She's here visiting, Jonah says, by way of introduction. I didn't realize Ren had a daughter. Why hasn't Jonah ever mentioned her before?